If you're suffering from a mild knee sprain or strain, possibly due to overtraining, it's worth giving a kinesia tape a go. It can help really sort of make movement feel more comfortable and also help reduce pain levels. In fact, I used it last week after a long run. I was left with some natural knee pain and was going training the next day. Put it on, went to the gym and I felt a lot better for it actually. Okay, what you're going to need to do is obviously buy some tape. You can buy kinesia tape from the local sports shop, the chemist, or even get it online. The brand we're looking at today is called Rock Tape. Once you've bought it, you're going to need to cut it. These are 5 centimetre in width, these strips, and basically cut it to a length where you could put your hand underneath your kneecap, so it's going to run from there to about a hand's width above the kneecap, and you're going to need to cut 3 strips of that. Once you've done that, you're going to need to round the edges. It just stops the tape from catching. Great, and then it's time to apply it to your knee. So if you're okay just sort of tearing about 1 inch off the strip, inch of that backing paper off, brilliant. That's your anchor point. You're going to start sort of about a hand's width above the knee on the centre line. No need to stretch the tape because the skin's already under stretch because your knee's bent. And then you're going to run it around the kneecap, across the centre line to the other side. That's brilliant. Good, rub it down, just because the heat's activated, or the tape, yeah, the glue's activated by heat, and so it's worth rubbing it to secure it. Do exactly the same on the other side. So again, start about a hand's width above the kneecap, centre line of the knee, and just run it down around the kneecap and across. Yeah, great, perfect. Cool, and again, just rubbing it will activate the glue. Perfect. The third strip goes across the patella and then around in a happy face position. This time you're going to tear centre line, and this time you can put a bit of stretch into the tape. So you'll notice the best thing to do is stretch it to 100% and then back off to about 50%. Run it directly underneath the kneecap, over that patella tendon, and then around the outside of the knee and back up. That's great, and no need to stretch that last bit. Perfect. Good. Same to the other side. Just around and back. Good, and that was really good. That's your first attempt at this, and it's you know, that's pretty good going. It gets easier with practice, and with that on, does it feel quite stable?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have got a mild strain or a sprain, it just gives you a bit more confidence to go to training rather than maybe avoiding it. And obviously we all know that most injuries benefit from movement and activity, so it's very useful in that way.